Good day, human Latiosites. This is LatiosAzurill, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Volt White Extremelocke, the post-game. Here we are once again in the Pokemon League. Last time we battled Chantal and Grimsley once again, and this time we're going to be battling Caitlin and Marshall. Now, who do we want to lead off with? I mean, we can lead off with Wesley or Angel. I'm thinking just because Wesley is going to probably outspeed, we're probably better off with him out front. Just because. I mean... Also, I'm thinking because Caitlin is going to have Psychic Pokemon, it's probably going to be packing a Focus Blast. And Wesley is more likely to avoid it than anyone else. I mean, as far as Focus Blast goes, the best Pokemon we have to take would either be Spike or Cordelia. But they don't really have too much great for Psychic. And they don't really... Cordelia doesn't want to take a Psychic move. Spike doesn't want to take a Shadow Ball. And those are probably the most likely moves to see. Shadow Ball, Psychic, and Focus Blast. Just because they are in fact Psychic-type Pokemon. That said, it's probably going to be a Sash Pokemon up front. Because that's what Chantal and Grimsley did. So here we go. Let's go up this odd ramp that just pushes up. Makes things a little easy. That's fine with me, and let's randomly wake her up out of bed and annoy her. I'm sure she'll be in a bad mood. I know I would be if, you know, someone woke me up like that. But here we go. Let's talk to her. Who's there? Who is so uncouth as to disturb my sleep? It's you again. Still, you possess that combination of kindness and strength. Yet you seem stronger than before. Do be sure not to bore me with a snooze-inducing battle. Is that clear? Okay, so here we go against the third member of the Unova Pokemon League Elite Four for the second time, Caitlin, the Psychic-type member. So, Caitlin is going to be leading off with Alakazam. Whoa, alright, this can get difficult. Alright, so we're going to Intimidate, not that it matters, unless it's like a Elemental Punch Alakazam, which I can't imagine. Let's go for a Crunch. We're going to land the Crunch, although I think I'm going to be seeing a Focus Sash, just because if the past speaks for anything, then... Yep, okay, it's Sashed. Probably going to go for a Focus Blast. Yes, it does. Okay, Wesley, it's not Stab. Please, somehow survive. Somehow survive. Somehow survive. Come on, come on, come on, come on. It's Focus Blast. It's not Stab. It's super effective, but it's not Stab. Well, she's going to use a full restore either way. Even if she didn't use a full restore, we'd still have the chance to, well, we'd still outspeed. Obviously, there's no Scarf on that thing. Well, it might be a speed tie, I suppose, but I don't think there is, because, I don't know. Wesley is semi-fast. Alright, Starmie. Let's go into Dawn, who does have recovery on the Giga Drain. I mean, she's at minus a few health, hit points, but we're still... I think we can still land a Giga Drain. Starmie is going to outspeed us, so... I mean, if we one-shot it, it'll mean it didn't matter that it outspat us, because if we take it down, we should be back at full health. So yeah, it really does not matter that Starmie No, well, we're not back at full health. That thing doesn't have a lot of health, a lot of hit points, does it? Sigilif. Let's go into Cordelia. You can just go for a Discharge. I'm just afraid Dawn won't outspeed, and Dawn does not want to take an Air Slash. So Sigilif is going to come out. Let's go for a Discharge. I don't know if this will one-shot, but it should do a lot of damage. And if it doesn't one-shot, there's a chance it could get a Para, which would be kind of nice. No, we are going to one-shot, so Sigilif is going to go down. Nice job, Cordelia. Alright, next up is Metagross. That's not good. Metagross is probably going to have, my guess would do is it can have Meteor Mash, Zen Headbutt, Hammer Arm, Earthquake, depends on the set you're running. Could have Bullet Punch, but Angel doesn't want to take an Earthquake, or a Hammer Arm. Spike doesn't want to take an Earthquake. Violet doesn't want to take a Hammer Arm. Wesley can't take anything. Not even a bullet punch, I don't think. Cordelia is... I mean, I don't know if Cordelia can take too much from it, though. I mean, defense is... I mean, I could go in the Dawn. You can just go for a Hydro Pump and just hope. I think that's probably our best bet. Because that thing's probably not going to be Sash, so if Hydro Pump can do enough damage, assuming it lands, that should actually help us out here. So let's go for a Hydro Pump. Level 93. Alright, can you please take it down? Oh, we avoided it. Okay, we avoided the then headbutt. That is huge. That is huge, because now we can just land a Surf, and that'll take it down. Nice job, Dawn. Oh my goodness. Alright, next up is Gardevoir. Well, you know what? If Wesley can outspeed, we can probably just crunch to death, but... I'm gonna go into Angel or just Sucker Punch it, because... I mean, the thing is, it might go for a Calm Mind, but if it does, it's eventually gonna want attacking. Unless we run out of Sucker Punches. Okay, so the Gardevoir is going to trace the Sheer Force. So... No, you're putting up a screen. That's not good for us. I mean, I could try breaking the screen, but what's the point? Because Brick Breaker's resisted. So we're going to take down Gardevoir pretty easily. So next up is Musharna. You know what? If Wesley can one-shot it, we can do that, because I have a feeling Musharna is going to try stalling us out. I don't know. I mean, I can go into a Spike. You can just go for a bunch of... What if I go into Lila? Just go for an EQ. As long as that thing isn't sashed. Because if it's stalling us out, then I can't go for a Sucker Punch. I'll stay cool and collected even though this isn't going well. Alright, let's go for an Earthquake. Is Levitate? You've gotta be kidding me. Why? I didn't know it was Levitate. I'm gonna go back into Angel then, because... I mean, here's the thing, if it's going for Calm Minds, it's either gonna go for another Calm Mind, or it's gonna go for Psychic. No, it's just Calm Minding up. So, if it's just going to Calm Mind up, all I can really do is just hope that we can just land a Heat Crash then, because we can't go for an Earthquake because it's kind of levitating up in the air. So, yeah, it's just Calm Minding up. I don't know, I've never run a Musharna, I don't know what kind of set it can have. Apparently she did give it leftovers, so that is going to be an issue. So, I'm going to land that Heat Crash again. Not quite enough. You're gonna Moonlight up. Okay, so this is officially a stall Musharna. I can't believe it. Please don't go for a Moonlight next turn. Go for another Calm Mind. Because I think 2 Heat Crashes still should take it down at this range. I don't know. I mean, we're gonna run out of Heat Crashes eventually, but I mean, there's not much I can really do about that. Oh my gosh! You're going... Okay. You know what, I could actually just switch out into Wesley at this point if I don't think it has anything that's going to attack. I mean, how about this? If it goes for another Moonlight, I'm going to switch out into Wesley. Because I don't think this thing is actually going to have anything offensive. It's just literally, no, it's going for another Calm Mind. So I can probably just take it out with another Heat Crash. That would probably do the trick. I mean, it's going to use those leftovers, but it really doesn't matter too much because I can just take it down. So... let's do that. Good thing I didn't go for Sucker Punch. I kind of figured this thing was going to try stalling us down. But we are going to take down Musharna. Nice job, Angel. And we defeated Caitlyn. So, There you have it. Alas, even with the knowledge and skills passed down my family of trainers, I still can't win. The reason I came here in the first place was to encounter trainers like you. In the past, my untrained heart made my power run wild. I was forbidden to battle. All I craved then was to experience the pure excitement of battling like this. Hehe. Although I'm embarrassed, I can't help smiling right now. Okay. So, with that, let's actually heal up, because that was not the easiest battle in the world. It didn't go horribly. It could have gone better, I suppose. Now, let's give you a lemonade. And, I'll just give fresh water to Dawn, just for good measure. So, let's go in here. Go up this platform. Well, we're just gonna roll up there. So here's the thing for Marshall. We're going to think about who do we want to lead off with. Because we can lead off with... There's a few Pokemon we can go with. Now, his first Pokemon, going by the trend that seems to be going on here, is probably going to be Sash. Okay, so that just happened. So his first Pokemon is probably going to be Sash. So, also since it's fighting, it's probably a bad idea to go with Angel or Wesley, or even Lila. This is probably going to be up to Cordelia, Spike, and possibly Dawn, depending on what we're going to do. Now, so who do we want to lead off with is the bigger question. I mean, Angel really doesn't have anything that can... I mean, Angel doesn't want to take a fighting hit. These three just don't. Now, who wants to take a fighting hit? A lot of fighting Pokemon run Stone Edge, so Cordelia is probably not the best option. Dawn might be, but Spike doesn't want to take an Earthquake, but Spike has Zen Headbutt. So if we can land a Zen Headbutt, we actually can have a chance of flinching, or getting the opponent to flinch, therefore we can survive the hit. So you know what, let's do this. I thank you deeply for the chance for another round of combat against you. In myself, I seek to develop the strength of a fighter, and shatter any weakness in myself, prevailing with the force of my convictions. Victory, decisive victory is my intention. Challenger, here I come. So here we go against the fourth and final member of the Unova Pokemon League Elite Four, Alder's number one pupil, I suppose, the fighting type trainer, Marshall. So Marshall is going to be leading off with Mayan Shao. So, the Mayan Shao, it might be Sashed. So the best bet, I think, is probably the best bet either way, is just go for a Zen Headbutt. No, you're going for a Fake Out. Huh. You're not Sashed. Strong as usual. That makes my heart dance. Alright, we're going to go for a Zen Headbutt this time. We are going to outspeed. Wow, he's not leading off with a Sashed Pokemon. I really didn't expect that. He really does stand out from the crowd, I suppose. Alright, we're going to get a little bit of that health back, thanks to that. Alright, so Heracross. Who do we want to go for? You know, if we can outspeed, we can probably take it down with a Zen Headbutt. If we don't, we're going to be kind of screwed, because a Mega Horn is not going to be taken very well. But I'm going to go for a Zen Headbutt. Maybe we can get a flinch on it. Unless it's Sashed. Watch this thing be Sashed. If this thing is Sashed, well... Okay, it's not Sashed. We are going to take down the Heracross. And Spike is going to go back to full health, so it's like the Fake Out never happened. So Conkeldurr. You know what? Why don't we just keep up with what we're doing? Let's just keep it up. Let's go for a Zen Headbutt. Because here we do have that chance of a flinch just in case the opponent survives or Sashed or whatever. Although it's level 93. Is that... Oh my goodness! It missed the Stone Edge. That is such a lucky break, because now as long as we don't miss the Zen Headbutt, that thing's down. I mean, luckily, because Spike has the Victory Star ability, his accuracy is going to be better. Alright, Lucario. Its stab is resisted, so we might be better off actually just going for... Unless... You know what? If Wesley can outspeed, which Wesley should be able to, I'm thinking, for its Lucario, we can land an EQ, and that should be able to do the job. So as long as Wesley outspeeds, and we also get the Intimidate down, so in case it's a physical Lucario. And it doesn't even matter we're going to outspeed. Hopefully it's not Sash. Please don't be Sash. I don't want to see a Focus Sash on that thing. Please. Thank you! Okay, Lucario is down. Alright, next up is Blaziken. You know, let's go back into Spike for this, just in case. Because, I mean, I don't know how much Blaziken is going to have against Spike, because we resist both stabs, and, I mean, I guess it has Stone Edge. But, I don't know. We're going to land the Zen Headbutt, so Blaziken, just go down. Don't have a Sash, just go down, please. Please, I don't want to see a Sash. Okay, good, we don't have... Alright, good. Critical hit. No Sash. Blaziken's down. Alright, nice job, Spike. Okay, and next up is Gallade. Alright, you know what? Let's go to Cordelia. We do have that Flying Gem. As long as this thing isn't Sashed, that's fine. Also, I mean, we don't need to save up our Flying Gems. We have no reason to hoard them. We're going to go for Acrobatics, because it now has Motor Drive. The last one! I'll use the last bit of Strength! So, Motor Drive is going to prevent us from using any electric moves. We're going to use up that Flying Gem. We're going to go for Acrobatics, and that should be a dead Gallade. I can't imagine how it survives. No, it does not survive. Gallade is down. Nothing has a Focus Sash. Cordelia grows level 98, and Marshall is defeated. So, yes, there's no single strongest Pokemon or combination. That is true, man. That is true. And with that, we've defeated Marshall. The strength shown by you and your Pokemon has deeply impressed me. Please continue to the next room to face the strongest trainer of the Unova region. Okay. Okay. So, that said, let's go down. Because we still have one more trainer to challenge. Now let's heal up, because that just seems like the thing to do right now. Although, actually, we have 0 damage from Marshall. I mean, we took some fake out damage, but the Shell Belt healed us back up, so... Wow, okay, that actually that makes things... Huh. I mean, I have trouble saying we're over leveled, because the battle with Marshall it just worked out that he didn't have Focus Sash. But still, we still have one more battle, and something tells me it's not going to be too easy. So... Next time, actually, I'm going to give Cordelia another Flying Gem, just because we have them. And I have no reason to hoard them, because this is the last time we're going to need them. So... And we still have more than one of them, so... Give you a Flying Gem. I mean, that's probably the best item for her, all things considered, just because, of Acrobatics. I mean, I'm pretty sure... The question is who... I know he's going to have a very difficult team. I'm pretty sure he has, what is it, Volcarona? I forgot exactly what his team is. But we'll find out when we battle him. Also, Drayano probably changed it and made him quite difficult. That said, next time we're going to be taking on the champion of the Unova region, Alder. So, thank you for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you next time for what will most likely be the finale, the real one this time, of Let's Play Pokemon Volt White Extremelocke. Goodbye.